Gerren DuHart graduated Central Catholic in 2010 after an all-state career as a defensive back and went on to become an all-league player in college at Wayne State. Now he's a rising star in the coaching ranks, set to begin his second season at Ohio State.
You know, growing up in Toledo, it was either, you were Ohio State or you were Team Up North. And my family was full of Buckeyes. So I had one brother who was Team Up North. Shout out to TJ, but yeah, I've been a Buckeye my whole life.
And it was his time on Cherry Street as a player and later as a coach that has helped define him.
Central being the top of the top, the best of the best competing. So being in those atmospheres where you compete in big games, you compete in practice every single day, there's a standard, right? So you hold that standard. And, coming here to Ohio State, it's a different level, obviously, but the standard's still the same. You expect greatness and, you want to win championships, so you do what you got to do.
Gerren was a great player here, went on to be a great player at Wayne State, and then when he came back and started coaching for us, he saw he had great talent working with people and building relationships. He's a hard worker, he's a great person, and he knows football. He can coach, he's a good teacher.
I think it's relatability, relatability and passion. You got to be able to relate to your players, to be able to understand them, and you definitely got to have a passion for the game because it's not for the weak. You got to be able to live it. So some people like it, some people love it, but other people live it, and those who live it and can be able to relate to their players, have a really good shot at being a really good coach, and those are normally the ones who are.
But DuHart didn't always know he wanted to be a coach. Making the most of his opportunities at his alma maters led to a GA position at Michigan State. And then before last season, he was hired at Ohio State. His title is program assistant. He works mainly with Tim Walton in the cornerbacks.
I wear a lot of different hats. I do anything that's needed of me. No role is too small for me. No role is too big. So I like to think of myself as like a puzzle piece and not just fit into where it's needed.
He's been able to give us little tips here and there, and help us elevate our game, or if we ever need some cut-ups or something like that, he's always there and just giving us opportunities when we need them.
Well, I think it's hard to take away from his experience playing because that adds a lot of insights to what we're doing. A lot of the technical things, you know it because you've done it as well, so he adds that. But then he's also been in the film room really hard trying to understand what Knowles and Coach Walton want out of him. So by him going so hard trying to understand that he's able to explain it to us and help us get it down.
To be able to share my knowledge and see these guys use it and for them to have success is what does it for me.
DuHart is making a name for himself as a recruiter, as the Buckeye secondary is committed to living up to their nickname.
We call our DB room BIA, which stands for Best in America, and it's not a slogan. So we only recruit the best guys, and if you are willing to be that, or you aren't willing to step up to the challenge every single day, then you can't be a part of that. So Tim Walton only wants the best. I only want the best. Ohio State is being known for having the best. We have a history for that. So we're upholding that standard and the tradition that's been set here at Ohio State.